Hey everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Thanks so much for stopping by. I certainly do appreciate it. Today's beer comes from Maine Beer Company. This is their A Tiny Beautiful Something. This is a pale ale coming in at 5.5%. Guys, these guys at Maine Beer Company make some tasty beers. I reviewed this beer back about 2 years ago. October of 2018. This was sent to me by Peter, so Peter, thanks a bunch for sending me the beer mail package. I do appreciate it. We're going to find out if anything has changed or if it's still just as tasty as I thought it was a couple years ago. A little bit bigger bottle than a typical 12-ounce bottle. This particular one, it says it was put in the bottle on 08/11 of 20. So, not quite 2 months old. So hopefully it's still going to be tasty. We're going to find out. So, and these guys, of course, are up in Maine, being Maine Beer Company. Untapped has no IBUs. It says here, flavor profile, orange, marmalade, and apricot with a floral perfume notes, spicy and earthy. So I don't know what hops they're using, guys. I don't buy a lot of 5.5% beers. At the time, they weren't available here years ago. And now they're starting to show up here, but it's very limited. A lot of their bigger name and more popular beers, if they do show up here, they don't sit on the shelf long. So I'm not sure what is available here, but I have seen these beers down here. So with that being said, let's get it popped open and see what we got going on. I was impressed with it a couple of years ago when I reviewed it. So hopefully it's still going to be impressive. Right. Big soapy bubbles. I don't think they're going to hang around long. About 1.5 fingers of head on that. And I can see light right through it. It's a nice amber color. A lot of bubbles streaming up from the bottom. Good looking beer. Let's get it to the nose. See what we got. Yeah, nice orange apricot aroma. And again, just like it says on Untapped, it's a more floral, herbal kind of presence on the nose. But I do get hints of oranges. It's got a decent hop aroma for a pale ale. It really does. So let's see what we're going to give it. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Peter. Thank you, sir. Very nice, very smooth, very easy drinking, very crisp, very refreshing. Not a super hot presence on the nose or the taste. It's a tasty beer, though. It would be a very, very good transitional beer if you wanted to get into a craft beer and you wanted to try something other than a lager or a pilsner. If you're drinking the macros, this one doesn't have a huge IBU taste to me, and it's 5.5%, so it makes it fairly sessionable. And it's not too bitter. That'd be the biggest thing that would probably be off-putting to a lot of macro drinkers, vodka drinkers. A lot of the IPAs and double IPAs have such a large hop presence, and a lot of them have pretty strong IBUs too. So this one would be a good one to try to get into the craft beer without getting into that super hoppy or super bitter beer. So we're going to swirl it around and get the back end pour in there, just in case it's going to change anything. A little bit hazier now out of the bottom of the bottle. I don't see anything sticking to the bottom, so I don't see any floaties or anything, so not a whole lot of settling has gone on. The almost 2 months it's been in the bottle. So it's right out of the fridge. Let's sip on it, and we'll come back and give it a grade. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on it for a while now. Nice slicing I sipped on the glass. It's just exactly what I remember it being a couple years ago. It's a very good beer. Not something that I would probably purchase for myself again. And I don't know if I bought the one that I did a couple years ago, or if it was sent to me. I think I may have picked it up. I'm not sure. That's about when they started showing up around here. So, not sure. I didn't go back and look. So with that being said, it's a tasty beer, guys. Not world class or outstanding to me, but I don't drink a lot of 5.5% beers. I'm looking for something more hoppy. I'm a hophead, so I like the hoppier beers more than the pale ales, but it does have a decent hop presence. Not outstanding, not a New England style by any means, but tasty. Final shot. It's exactly what I remember it being, guys. Well-made beer. Very easy drinking. It's a 90 from me, guys. A minus. So, over to Beer Advocate, they say 90. So we're in agreement there. And over to Untapped, they have it at 3.94. That's in the upper end of their B+ range. And I understand why a lot of these people that post comments and stuff, unless it really blows their hair back or their socks off, they're not super impressed. So it's a good beer. Just put it that way. It's a good beer. If you're into the pale ales, this is a good one if you can get your hands on it. So with that being said, if you have it, let me know what you think. A tiny, beautiful something from Maine Beer Company. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.